Hello, welcome back to El Primo, my 14-year-old map that is not looking anywhere near what it was when I started on this. The Alpha Eagle is up there. I was mentioning Moonbase Alpha last year time, and we have the Battlestar Galactica Viper over there. But this is 1.20 1.10, and with 0.9 we got the copper update. So let's go into records and crap and see what they have. And they have crap and more crap. Nice. And they have some records. Now this record seems to be some sort of, well, I don't know, it seems a bit rare. Music disc, yes. What was it called again? Amos Roddy Tears. It's one of the new ones. And we have some other stuff down here, and we have a gentleman standing there ready to sell us any crap we want. Now these are the new shelves. Yes, I like them. I like them a lot, I must say. There is nothing wrong with them, except for the fact that I thought they would look better. Now we have planted some stuff in here as well. We haven't made anything, but here we have more crap. But this is food crap and, well, drinkable crap. We have some stews and some chicken meat and everything that I need to have in this normal store I get from this guy. He had a whole bunch of stuff. Please, Mr. Crownbird. And then I also have some fishes down below at Mr. Fisherman, of course. And that will also be in that store. I like those shelves. I really like them. I have no other further use for them at the moment, but that's not the point. The point is they are good. It's good stuff. I like it when they make good stuff. Like the item frames or the writable books. That was good stuff. We really needed all that. Here we go. I'm holding down space and I can then fly. Right, we are going to show you stuff. We are going to go inside underneath, back at the bowl. And then I'm going to show you what I use and how I do it. Now remember, I have already built this Star Trek Voyager number, whatever number she has, NCC 74656. Voyager. I've built this in a plastic models from Revell. Very good model, I must say. Very, very good model. Revell has had some reputation of not being that good, but this is a very good model. And I'm using, I hope they don't sue me, I'm using their instructions for the decals. There are so many decals on this one, but a very easy build otherwise. You just make sure that you do it in the right order. You should probably say that. Now I'm going to show you two things that I've already added way back. Here's some brown stuff. And here we have what I called the ditch. I've removed the full blocks and put some slabs in instead, and that makes this ditch. Now let's go to the instructions so you can see what I use for relevance. Let's do that. So this is the instructions for the model, the Revell model. and this is where you put all the decals, and there's a lot of them. Now here you can see the brown thingies that I've built is this ones over here, and here we have the ditch. Hope you can see it. This is the ditch that I put slabs in. So this is normal blocks, this is slabs, and then I have some stairs and stuff. Now the part that I'm going to be making most is this in the middle, because this is the bowl, this is the underside. And what I want to do is these windows, these whatever it is, and these whatever it is, and then there is something there, and here is something that should be painted but I haven't painted it, and then over here there is actually more windows, and then I have these yellow thingies. Now the rest I can't really bear to start doing, because when you are going to look at this, you are going to stand on the ground looking up towards the Voyager, and you're not going to see if these are yellow. I will be very happy if you can see them at all. Perhaps if you stand straight underneath, but if you stay straight underneath, you will be most likely totally raped by zombies and stuff. So this is what I use for my measurements. Now this is in scale 1:1340, 1340 to 1, and that's small. The plastic model is double that size, 1:670, and I'm using 1:670. So what I've done is I have made it from this old Photoshop. I think it's at least 20 years old. It's still working. I have made a bigger one, a bigger map. So this might be in scale, I think it is scale 1:670, which is nice. And then let's say that we should start by making these yellow ones. Now as you can see, there is a line here, there is a middle, and I have 133 blocks wide, which means that I have an odd number. The odd number is the line. Here we have the nose. So let's say that I want to know where is these two placed according to the nose and according to the middle. So what I use on a piece of paper, I use something called a ruler. Let's go a bit closer. I think it's easier for you to see them. So what I do is take a ruler, push down shift so I know where I am. So, and I put that ruler down, and then I measure with another ruler without moving this one from the nose to this ruler, and that turns out to be exactly 18 centimeters. That's nice, 18, not any millimeters here. And then I'll take that 18, and that equals 0.18 meters. So we take that times 670 and get 120.6 meters. I'll probably say 120. And if that equals also 120 blocks. Now we know how far from the nose we will end up. Perhaps we should go up into the thingy just to see where we end up, at least now that we have one measurements. Because if I start doing all the measurements and then I start fiddling about with them, I suddenly realize, oh, that's the wrong one. And here we are inside the bowl, so to speak, and we are going to go to 120. Now these red ones are 10, these white ones are 100. sorry, 20. So 120, it's here. Here we have 120 meters. Now, we know now where it should be, and we don't know how far from the middle it should be. So I now have to go back to my measurement thing and measure from a straight line out to the nearest corner where we were measuring. And when I do that, let's see, I'm ending up at 12 millimeters. Okay, 12 millimeters. That's not a cool number, but it is 0.012 times 670 ends up 8 blocks from the middle. Starts these ones. Okay, let's start with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There it is. Now it shouldn't be up here. It should of course be replacing the one underneath. So I'm just placing it there so that we see where it is, right? Let's remove that one. And then we remove this. Now I don't know if there is a slab here or if there is a trap, stairs or whatever. It was a full block. Okay, full block. That's okay. So that's the one corner of this. You get the gist, right? Now how wide is this one? How wide is this yellow thingy? Again, measure. It is almost, it's 4.5 millimeters. I really don't like 4.5 millimeters. So 0.0045 times 670 becomes 3. So it's 3 wide. We know that, so I'll just remove these. Put another couple there. Probably can remove this one as well now. And how far backwards is this going to be? How long is it? It's, oh dear, don't like that ruler. It has a text that says made in Germany on it. 14 millimeters. So it's 14 millimeters long. You can probably do this in your head, but I can't. 0.014 times 670 becomes 938. So now we know that it should be 9 long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I should replace all these with these blocks. Like that. There is actually a full block here. That shouldn't be there, but that's it. And then we do it the same thing on the other side. That's one tiny detail among others. But you also here, I have to measure, check, and I mean, thank God for calculators. That is the most useful thing you can have at this point. So we put that stuff there. Just hoping that I get it on the right side. Now from underneath you will most likely see these things. There. Now let's go down. See how it looks from underneath. Well, that should be very visible from below, shouldn't it? I would say that. Oh yes. And then I have the other one over there. So that was the first thing, but now I have all the measurements now. All I have to do is make it from the middle on the other side. So again, it's not a big thing once you've started, but it has to look the same, so therefore it's a lot of measurements to be doing. And there are all these gray areas and things that should have been painted and isn't. I actually have some other materials, and that's another thing. What type of materials can I use that will be visible from below? So brown, I have used spruce planks. I do have cyan terracotta that is grayish enough to be somewhat otherwise than this. It just has to be slightly different. Those, I don't know, I think it's actually glasses. I want to use diorite, but when I painted the model it was silver. And then I have some red sandstone here that is going to be on the edges and all other stuff. So this sandstone together with the spruce planks are going to be some details. Now you can't really see from below at this point because I have this dirt thingy in the way, but I think it's going to be very nice when it ends up. Oh, but it is not that easy and it takes some time. That's how it is. Right, I think I have shown you everything I wanted to. I think. Yeah. So it's a big build, absolutely. But what can I do? This, what I'm walking on here is slabs. This is the ditch. You learn that when you're doing this. I'm widening it over there somewhat. Cool, you can even see the sniffers down there. Yeah, there is one more thing that is going to happen because of the road base. And that is Linköping and the base is going to be merged somehow. I'm not totally sure how, but it might be. And if those nitwits are going my way, then they are going to be named over at our place. Nitwits can't make a profession. So there will be some politicians' names coming up, just so you know. Well, good heavens. This I felt like it should be shorter than this, but it takes time. Everything on the Voyager takes time. Now I got cobblestone. I shouldn't have any cobblestone. I won't use any cobblestone on this build at all. On the other hand, I'm doing most like Mauvais is doing. I'm doing other stuff as well. Oh, I'm taking this with me. That's bad. So this is what you use if you want to jump from a high altitude. Good. And the sun is going down. Now take care. Oh, I have to fix that rod. So now I have a whole blimp I need to take care of. Life is good on the Forever World. Especially when I finally is a bit more healthy. That is a good point. When I got a cold, I could still do some stuff on my Minecraft world. You always have that. Take care. See you again, and we'll keep on commenting on Mauvais as well. Remember to fix everything, and I wonder if I should watch Rex Cross video on how to fix the end dragon, the end thingy, but I haven't been reaching that stuff yet. Oh, you can see the German markings up here. It's on the wings as well. Looks cool. Good. Take care. Bye.